Hey guys, what's up? It's Lainey and today I am starting a new writing vlog. It is Sunday night, so this won't be a weekend vlog. It's just going to be a full kind of week vlog because I have a lot of work I'm going to be doing all week. Smartathon ends tonight and I won't be doing any more reading. I read too much this week, so this is actually perfect because now this week I'm going to start diving into my third draft of Pair of Prides because last night I got my edit letter from my mentor. I've been talking about this for a while now. I got into Author Mentor Match, which is a mentorship program for unagented writers who are paired with writers who are further along in the publishing process than you. They all have agents. My mentor is Laura Beth Johnson. She has a book coming out with Penguin in 2020 and it sounds really good. I'll link her information down below. You guys should check her out because she's awesome. She sent me a 4-page edit letter on all the things that she wants me to fix for Pair of Prides. I didn't know what to expect when I got the edit letter because I know a lot of people are nervous. They're overwhelmed. They don't want to open it. Take time to process it. Maybe that will happen in the future with a future edit letter of mine. But honestly, when I got it in my email box, I was so fucking excited. I am so ready to make Pair of Prides the best I can make it. It's like I couldn't stop reading it because I was just so excited with all of the suggestions and changes she wanted me to make for it. And of course, I don't have to make any of the changes that she wants me to make, but she's there to identify the problems that I can't. So I'm doing another huge developmental edit for Pair of Prides basically. She kind of broke it down the way I like it with characters, world building, and plot. She really wants me to focus on pacing and characters, world building as well. But I feel like when I read the letter, characters and pacing were the top 2 priorities. And the thing that was made me so excited was that when I was reading it, all of the changes and suggestions she was making were things where I was nodding and being like, yeah, that is something I definitely need to fix. And a lot of the things were that even after I finished the second draft, I felt like okay, that's something I definitely need to work on. And all of the changes that she was suggesting were things that I've thought about previously. So we're a good match. I'm really excited. What I'm doing right now, I'm going to email her back because I haven't yet. I already have ideas that I want to throw off of her because I read it last night, thought about it a lot in an excited way. I'm going to come up with a revision plan for my third draft. What I'm going to do, and you'll see me do it, I'm taking out note cards, brand new note cards, and I need to write out all of my new plot points based on these new chapters because they're going to be different than the note cards that I did for the first draft. I'm going to have to lay them all out, and then I need to come up with new cards for new scenes, new ways to say what I'm trying to say, and I'm just going to play around and figure out the best way that I can tell this story. I'm already looking at a full Act 1 rewrite for sure. The only thing that I'm sad about is that now I'm putting Cruel Family on hold. I was at 22,000 words into the manuscript. I'm not going to try to finish the first draft before I dive into revisions because I want to do revisions now. There's a part of me that still wants to work on it. So I think if I'm getting too drained with revising, because revising and drafting are so different and it's using different parts of my brain that when I finish my work on revisions for the day, I might chip away at the Cruel Family draft and just kind of have fun while, to kind of cool down. We'll see how that goes, but that's my plan, is that I still honestly want to work on Cruel Family while I'm revising, which I've never done before. Usually when I'm working on one project, that's the only project I can focus on until I finish what I'm trying to do. So my mentor told me that she doesn't want to see it. She's giving me a reverse due date, basically a reverse deadline, and I'm not allowed to give it to her before February 15th. And honestly, I don't think I'll have any problem with not giving it to her too soon. Revisions always take just so much out of me. Even though the length of time that I revise is shorter than the length of time that I take to draft. Hopefully by the end of the night, my goal is to finish writing out the note cards for the current chapters that I have. So I am back from work. It's getting kind of late and I'm just starting to work. Right now I'm hanging out in my living room because I have something to show you guys. I'm doing pretty good with what I'm trying to do. Last night I wrote out the new outline, so to speak, of the second draft. I went back to my edit letter and I wrote down everything that she wants me to fix and improve on for this next draft, and I wrote it out in a list form. 12 things I need to work on in this draft. Some of them are like kind of easy, some of them are going to be really hard, and they kind of vary in the length of time. This is what I've done. I have laid out the entire book. I can show one of them. This isn't a spoiler because you guys know what Paraprides is about. So this is one of the cards that I did. Down here you can see that this is what chapter 9 is. Micah is one of my main characters. She's shot and killed. Purple means this is Micah's chapter. All of them have a different color because it's a 3 POV story. So Galena is green and Source is blue. And I just wrote basically what happens in each chapter. I might end up blurring some of this out, but you can see that in the beginning when I started doing it, I was writing way too much about what the chapter was, and I'm like, get it together, Lainey. And then this is when I started doing like, okay, 4 words about what happens in each of these chapters. So it gets better. For an example, for what I'm trying to do, because I don't think this is a spoiler or revealing my secrets or anything like that. So you saw chapter 9, Micah is shot and killed. So my mentor wants me to put that way earlier in the book, like after the first few chapters. So I'm needing to restructure my entire first act, because what I used to have, Micah is shot and killed, that is the ending of Act 1. And she basically wants me to move that into the beginning of Act 1. And one of the things that she said, which I totally agree with, is that the first act kind of reads as setup. And I agree with that, because even when I was revising for the second draft, I knew this first act was way too long, and I just didn't know how to cut it. And it's weird because like I didn't know how to fix it until she mentioned that she wanted that to happen so much sooner, and suddenly it like unlocked a whole bunch of different ideas for me, and I know how to fix it already. I think this weekend I'm going to start rewriting Act 1. I wrote these all out on cards because I'm going to start rearranging things. I have these multicolored index cards, and shout out to the Wander Writers Retreat. I actually got this when we were at Target, and I'm just like, I don't know what I'm going to use this for, but now I have a reason to use these note cards. I have green, purple, and blue, which are what I'm signifying as my POVs. And now that I have the whole plot laid out, I need to start restructuring it. And I need to come up with some new scenes. I'm going to be putting in my new scenes and everything, writing them down on this, and then adding them into this weird laid out outline, I guess. I want to at least maybe re-outline Act 1 tonight because I'm feeling inspired. I think I can do it. I might first try to write it out in a notebook, and then based on that I can apply where the chapters are going to go, who's going to tell them. Hopefully I can get like maybe an hour of work in and then go to sleep because I'm tired. That I'm in the same position that I was in the last clip, but it is now Tuesday night, correct? Yeah, it's Tuesday night. I did do a big amount of a brain dump yesterday, so I'm excited about that. I haven't started doing anything with the cards yet. That's what I'm going to try to do tonight. I'm going to be honest, I am really tired, and it is 7:30. I don't think I'm going to be working as long as I did yesterday. I'm going to try to restructure Act 1 tonight and get all of my cards out and visualize it and everything. But then I'm not going to do Act 2 or Act 3. I actually don't think I'm going to do any of that until I get to where I need to be, because I know I'm creating a whole lot of ripples with restructuring Act 1 that I know it's going to affect the rest of the story, but I just don't know how much yet. So I don't want to start planning things out until I have a better handle on this new Act 1. Show you guys what the new structure, at least for Act 1, looks like with my changes and the new cards. Okay, so this is what I have done tonight. All the new colored cards are new chapters I need to write to fit the new Act 1. I'm going into Act 2 kind of around this area here, so I have a lot of work to do with Act 2. Mostly everything is kind of shifting, so then there's things in like this area that I'll need to expand on. I can add more scenes and it'll bulk up again. So I'm not like really worried about the length or anything like that. The biggest thing is that what was the end of Act 1, which was over here, is now right there, I think. That is now where the shit goes down. Also, the blue one is my male POV. He wasn't introduced until like over here at the old point, but one of the suggestions, which I agree with, is that I needed to introduce him a lot sooner. So now he has a introductory chapter, chapter 3. So I'm very happy with what I've accomplished tonight. I think I'm on to something really good here. I'm feeling good about walking away from this tonight, so that's really good. It is now Thursday night. I didn't end up doing any vlogging yesterday because honestly, I was so tired. I didn't really do anything writing related. I did write about 350 words into the Cruel Family WIP. I wanted to talk to you guys about my 2019 goals. I have 4 major ones that I want to talk about, but I have something exciting to show you guys. So usually when companies approach me to like review their products, 99% of them go in the trash. It would make no sense for me to unbox some lifestyle box because that doesn't fit my brand. And I was approached by Clever Fox Planners to review one of their planners. And you guys know me. I'm like super into planning and being organized. I don't consider myself like a type A personality at all. But when it comes to writing and focusing, I really like planners. I did do a productivity planner video earlier this year. I can link that up above. I really like tracking my productivity when it comes to my writing. So I was in the market to look for a new planner, and it just so happened that a company wanted to send me one of their planners for review, and I said yes. This was the planner that was sent to me, and I thought I would like test it out doing my goals because there's a lot of cool things in this planner, and I will link down below their website, obviously, so you guys can check them out as well. They were also kind enough to let me host a giveaway where one of you guys will be able to get one of these planners sent to you as well. It is going to be US only. I apologize. As someone who likes goals and lists and organization, I swear I'm not type A. This planner is really cool. See you in a second. Okay, you guys have no idea how scared I am to actually apply markers and stuff into here because I'm just like not creative on the fly, but we're gonna hopefully get something good in here. So this is what the front of the planner looks like. It was so on brand for them to message me because foxes are my favorite animal. It is my Patronus, and the fact that it has a fox on the front totally sweetens the deal for me. They come in different colors. I want it black because that's my aesthetic. So it does come with stickers that I thought were really cool. I'm a huge slut for stickers. It comes with this really neat thing called how to use your planner, and I need this because there's a lot of things that are different than what my current planner is like, so I like this added effect that this planner has. It's also very goal oriented, very organizational, and mine is a weekly planner. There are daily planners. With my lifestyle, weekly planners are better for me, so I'm really glad that they had options. Also, if you've watched any of my vlogs, you guys know I like spiral bound. So when I got this, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this, but it lays super, super flat. So I'm very, very happy about that. So when you open up the planner, this is like really the first page that is here. So it's like things I'm grateful for, affirmations, daily rituals, things I'm passionate about. I probably am not gonna fill out this too much because this isn't really something I'm into, but this one I do plan to hopefully do, my vision board. They had really cool things on how to use this page right here. I just have to really feel creative to do that. Here are some of the goals, and they are broken down into the different areas of your life, but the one that I'm gonna be using today is this one. These are the ones that I'm gonna put all my writing goals for, and I really liked this page setup because you have your main goals, and then over here on the mind map section, you're supposed to break down the goals and how you think you're gonna get there. I don't think I'm gonna do that today. I think I'm just gonna have time to do my goals for the year for you guys. So what's different about this planner from my 2018 planner is that these ones are all undated. So in the front of the planner, we have, you know, all the 12 months, but you're gonna have to fill everything out yourself. And then here's where the weekly spread is. And I'm really excited to try out this kind of weekly planner because they have all these like lists and habits trackers and this week's goal and stuff like that. So I think I can really find a really good way to put my writing into this section because that's really all I care about. I'm really excited to test this out because I'm always liking to try new things, but I feel like in the first couple weeks it's gonna be really rough, but by like March or April, like I'm gonna have like this down pat. At the end of the planner, there's a bunch of these like bullet journal things. Maybe I'll use these, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll finally discover how to start using them in like the summer. Let's just flip back here to what I'm gonna do. Here we go, moment of truth. I'm actually going to start writing in it. I have 4 main goals for 2019, and I don't think I'm gonna talk while I'm doing everything because it'll just get really rambly. So I'm gonna speed it all up, and then you'll see what my 4 main goals are for the year. And then, I don't know, we can talk about them. As it's gonna get for right now. My 4 main goals for 2019 is 1, to finally query agents. It's going to be with Pair of Prides because that will be the project that I'll be most ready with first. My second goal is to revise Sharp Hollows because I mean, I haven't. I rewrote it this year in 2018, so it's time. It's been a really long time since I actually finished writing it. I finished it at the end of June, so I feel like I've had enough distance away from that where I could go in revising it with fresh eyes. My third goal is to finish my first draft of Cruel Family, and I think that's going to be pretty easy. I'm hoping to do that in the early half of next year just because it's still so fresh in my mind. And then my last official goal for 2019 is to finish my third draft of Pair of Prides, which is probably going to be happening within February and March. Those are my 4 main goals for this year. As you can see, I still had a 5th slot, so I'm just gonna wait and see if I want to add something there for the 5th slot. I should say that even though I was using markers on this, it didn't bleed through, so I think that's like an important thing to mention for people who are like hardcore planner people. There's no marks on the other side of the page with the markers I was using. I'm really excited to start using this planner. See you guys tomorrow. So it is Sunday night. I just wanted to close out the vlog here because it's been a week. The last clip you saw me in, I was writing, and I did end up writing 2,500 words in Cruel Family. Last night I just had a whole bunch of inspiration. I just had to go with it and see it through. So I did not start my third draft of Pair of Prides, but I'm probably gonna do that this week. I don't know. I'm a little nervous to start it, but I just have to get into the right mindset because it sucks right now because my mindset is so in Cruel Family. Cruel Family is definitely going to be a reward for me when I actually finish doing my real work with Pair of Prides. So today I didn't really do a whole lot. I had to do a lot of YouTube things. I was filming, then I was editing. I was editing this writing vlog. Let me know if you guys like kind of this longer type of video because this one is over 20 minutes, but I also did enjoy doing a week writing vlog versus what I usually do, which is just like my weekend writing vlogs, which is surprising that I've done like 10 of the writing vlogs this year and all of them have always been over a weekend. Besides the YouTube things, I was also watching a lot of planner videos. Like now I'm starting to get really obsessive again with the planners, and I was playing around with this planner, the Clever Fox planner that you guys saw me playing with earlier in the video. Since I have started like playing around with it, I have to say that I really like the fact that it has bullet journal type of pages in the back. While I really loved my planner last year, there wasn't a lot of room for creativity, I guess you could say. It was very straightforward, which at the time, that's what I needed because I was just getting into planning and I needed something simple. But now that like I kind of know what I like, having those extra pages in the back is really helpful. But also having like, I could never do a full-on bullet journal. Like I have to have like the days mapped out for me, like these. I have to have something like that. Like I can't make that myself. I think that if you're kind of like me when you're planning, where you like having a little bit more freedom but you like the structure that is pre-made, this is definitely something I would look into. So I'm actually gonna go back to printing stuff off and pasting it into this planner. It's still in like the very new stages, so I don't want to like say what I'm doing with it, but there's like pictures. I did the vision board. I ended up doing that today. Like that took up way too much time, but I still did it. This one's safe to show because there's nothing on it, but like I'm gonna do my books read, and that is back here in the dotted section of the planner. And like here's like video ideas that I'm gonna start writing on. Obviously I don't have any yet, but I just started doing this today, and I like that there's so many of these dotted pages in the back, but still have the structure what I need to organize my life. That's it for my vlog. This is my last video of 2018, so I'll see you guys all in the new year. I hope you guys all have a safe New Year's, and I'll see you guys all in 2019. Bye!